How are you all doing today? I hope you all are having a wonderful Monday. Here is your stimulus check update, stimulus package update, and news report from Monday, March 8th. I will be bringing you up to date on the latest stimulus news, including the status of the third stimulus check. I also want to discuss how millions of Americans could lose out on the third stimulus check by filing taxes right now. President Joe Biden says he is ready to sign the $1.9 trillion stimulus relief bill as soon as it reaches his desk. But before this video starts, I will be giving away another $50 Amazon gift card this Friday. And to enter the giveaway, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel, like this video, and comment below.
Government-provided health insurance cheaper. As the House prepares for their vote, the Biden administration is marking International Women's Day. The president has nominated 2 women to oversee 4-star combatant commands. If confirmed by the Senate, they will become the second and third women to hold the leadership position. Here's how President Biden introduced General Jacqueline Van Ovost and Lieutenant General Laura Richardson.
Blazing the trail a little wider, a little brighter, for all proud women following in their path and looking to their example. And I wanted to shine the light on these accomplishments for those women today because General Van Ovost is reiterated in an interview this last week, and I'm the second person to say this, it's hard to be what you can't see. It's hard to be what you can't see, but you'll soon see.
Former Congressman Cedric Richmond joins me now. He is a senior advisor to President Biden and is the director of the White House Office of Public Engagement. Congressman, welcome. Thanks very much for being with us.
Thanks for having me.
So the coronavirus relief bill heads back to the House for a vote tomorrow, where it seems likely to pass without the phased-in $15 minimum wage increase. My question is, where does the fight for minimum wage go next?
Look, I learned when I was small. My parents always told me where there's the will, there's a way. And President Biden has the will to get the minimum wage up to $15 because he believes that not one person in this country should work 40 hours a week and still live in poverty. And that's a value statement. And we're not going to compromise our values. We're going to keep working and we're going to figure out how to get it done.
Well, progressives, as you know, want to see Democrats change the Senate's filibuster rule, which would allow your party to get things through with a simple majority, which they have. Why not do that?
Well, look, President Biden has made his feelings about the filibuster clear. He's not willing to do that at this moment because he believes that you try to go get 60 votes first. And if you look at what we've been able to do in just 6 weeks, which means passing, hopefully tomorrow, the American Rescue Plan, but also some other things through legislation that we've been able to do. So we're going to keep trying, and we will attempt to get 60 votes. And if Republicans just determine that they won't do it, then maybe the president will revisit it. But he said on the campaign trail over and over again that it's his preference to get 60 votes to get things passed in the Senate.
Well, let's turn to the topic of immigration. Over 7,000 unaccompanied migrant minors were taken into custody last month. That is a record for February. Already in the first 4 days of March, more than 1,500 minors were placed in shelters, according to preliminary government data reviewed by CBS News. What is the plan to care for these children and teens, and how do you respond to critics who see reopened detention facilities for children as a continuation?
Today, President Joe Biden said he intends to sign the $1.9 trillion American Rescue Plan into law as soon as I can get it. The massive stimulus relief bill is expected to finally pass in Congress by the end of this week. President Biden made the comments to reporters during a visit to a Department of Veterans Affairs medical center. On Saturday, the Senate finally passed Joe Biden's relief measure through the budget reconciliation process with a 50-49 vote along party lines. The legislation was definitely changed from the version in its House of Representatives, which had passed in February. Due to these changes being made, the lower chamber will have to vote on the updated version before it can be sent to Biden's desk. However, some lawmakers say the House vote may not take place until Wednesday, as it awaits the paperwork from the Senate. The $1.9 trillion bill would mark President Joe Biden's first major piece of legislation since taking office. Many people have criticized the president and Democratic lawmakers for brushing aside criticism that no Republican lawmakers voted for it. President Biden stated, "Look, the American people strongly support what we're doing. That's a key right here. And that's going to continue to seep down the public. That's a key right here. And that's going to continue to seep down through the public, including from our Republican friends. There's a lot of Republicans who came very close. They've got a lot of pressure on them. I still haven't given up on getting their support." Senate Democrats did decide to change the unemployment payments from $400 per week until late August to $300 per week until September 6th. They also lowered the cutoffs for receiving a stimulus check. Under the Senate-passed bill, individuals who make up to $75,000 a year and couples who make up to $150,000 a year could get a $1,400 check. But the Senate changed the eligibility for receiving a check for a smaller amount from $99,000 to $80,000 for individuals and from $200,000 to $160,000 for couples. The IRS will look at your most recent tax return in its system for either 2019 or 2020 to determine how much stimulus money you can receive. Millions of Americans experienced a loss of income in 2020 and might qualify for a larger stimulus check by getting their 2020 return to the tax agency before the new payments go out. But some people made more money than they did in 2019. If you're in that fortunate group, you might want to wait to file your taxes. If you're a single tax filer, had adjusted gross income of $73,000 for 2019, but you had a jump to $90,000 in 2020, your income from last year would disqualify you from a $1,400 stimulus check, but would not from your 2019 income. So you may want to delay filing your 2020 tax return until after the IRS has sent you a direct payment. If you are hoping to get your tax return in quickly because you're likely to get a big tax refund, you probably won't have to postpone your filing for too long. The Democrats who control Congress expect to complete work on the rescue legislation on Tuesday, then send it to President Joe Biden's desk for his signature. Similar to the first two stimulus checks, the majority of the stimulus checks will be sent through direct deposit to those who already have their bank information filed with the IRS. Based on the $1,600 checks, the money could start to arrive within 2 weeks of the legislation getting finalized. During an afternoon press conference, President Biden had stated, "When we took office 45 days ago, I promised the American people that help was on its way. Today, I can say we've taken one more giant step forward in delivering on that promise that help is on its way. This plan will get checks out the door starting this month to Americans that so desperately need the help." All right, everyone, that is the end of the video this afternoon. I really hope you found this video helpful. Please make sure to enter the $50 Amazon gift card giveaway by subscribing to my channel, liking this video, and commenting below. Thank you and have a blessed day.